Welcome to another episode of
The Epic Family Road Trip.
Wow, spectacular. So we're on this little two-lane paved road, but check out off to the left here. This country goes on forever. It's amazing. No guardrail and several thousand-foot drop over here. Crazy. How'd you get out, big guy? Alright, we just found a little spot. We've been driving for a couple hours and it looks pretty cool. There's a river down there, so we're gonna see if we can get ourselves situated for a nice camp for tonight. What a treat. So we're backed up pretty much right onto this little creek. It's just perfect. What a nice place to camp. Huh?
So that was a fun day exploring some wild country. But now we're here and I'm gonna start supper pretty soon because we're starving. I don't think we stopped for lunch. Yes, we didn't stop for lunch. So this will be a nice rest and dinner time. Beautiful pine cones. So it was nice after a long day on the trail to come here and find this beautiful spot and just kind of clean up and basically take a shower. But now I think I'll go and make some steaks, and I think Pete is editing a little bit tonight. But yeah, it was refreshing to come here after being in the desert all day driving and come and freshen up.
It smells really good around here. Carol made a delicious burger, and we used a portobello for a bun, bottom and top, and then some poblano peppers. We have a place in Bozeman, Montana that we love to go and get a burger at, and they had a poblano burger, but it had buns on top and bottom, and then the portobello. And I asked them if they would just replace the bun with the portobello, because I'm just trying to eat less carbs. And they did, and it was delicious. So we made one of our own here, and I wouldn't be surprised if that portobello burger ends up on the menu there. But yeah, if you're looking to eat lower carb and eliminate some of the bread, try this. It's really good. So we're heading in to get fuel in the little town of Lakeview, It's about 20 miles from here. And we're climbing into central Oregon, which is different than what we were in yesterday in southeastern Oregon with, you know, the sagebrush and the desert. Now we're getting into the pine trees of central Oregon and the Cascade Range. And we're probably a half an hour drive from Northern California and pretty close to the Mount Shasta region, which is another area we love. So we're super excited to be here and to show you this part of Oregon. And we're gonna drive north today about 3.5 hours up to Sisters, which is one of our favorite little towns in central Oregon. So yeah, come with us on a beautiful drive through a beautiful state. We're just passing a place called Summer Lake, which is just north of Paisley, Oregon, and it looks a lot like the Alvord Desert, just a huge white sand area, but it's an actual lake, so the water must come and go. On the map it shows you know, blue water, but yeah, I'm assuming it dries out during the summer and then fills up again after the winter. So I'm going to do a bit more research on it, but it's a beautiful area, and this is a section of the state that we haven't been in yet, so we're really enjoying it. All right, we made it to our neck of the woods, Oregon, up here in right now we're in Sun River, and we've been coming up to this area for years. But what's exciting is that now that they've opened the BDR, we can go between Sun River and Sisters, our next favorite town, all backcountry. So we're looking forward to that. That'll be the first time. We've explored some of the backcountry, but to have a well-marked designated trail to follow is a real treat. So step one is we find the trail. But funny thing is, we didn't know. We stopped to eat here in Sun River, and we didn't realize the BDR comes right through Sun River. They have a grocery store, places to eat, so you can get all stocked up, fueled up, and ready for the next leg of your journey. Just aired down. The road's getting a little rough in here, and we were at highway pressure, so we're ready to hit the trail. For the last half hour or so, we're just cruising through some pretty thick forest. This section of the trail got even tighter, but yeah, we'll see what's ahead. It's a heavily forested area. I had a glimpse of Mount Bachelor in the distance at one point, but I think the boys would love these trails on their bikes.
Yeah, agree. Lando would have liked that. Rolls a little bit. It's not bad, it feels pretty level. Good, beautiful spot. Nice little creek back there. We thought we'd do a meat and cheese platter with just different things that we picked up from here in Oregon, and I thought it'd be really fun. And we got a little brie, which I think I'm gonna add some honey and rosemary, almonds, and some olives to it. So it should be good. And nothing quite says Oregon like some Tillamook cheese.
Good morning. Carol and I have been enjoying our coffee here by this river. We had an amazing sleep, falling asleep to the sound of the river here and the wind in the trees. It's just a beautiful area. We're not that far from Sisters, the little town of Sisters. So rather than make breakfast this morning, we thought we'd go in, have a treat, just get a breakfast at a little restaurant in town. There's a place we went to years ago with the kids, and I'm not sure if it's still there, but it looked like it was just a little house, and they made the most beautiful breakfast there. We've been talking about it for the last 4 years or so since we've been there, so if that place is still there, we'll go eat breakfast. And then there's all kinds of hikes in this area, so we're hoping to get over to one of the trailheads and just get some exercise, because we've been pushing so hard the last couple of weeks, just pushing right across the country, so more driving than walking. So we want to get our blood flowing again, get our steps in. After that, we're going to keep heading down the road and meet up with family here in Oregon. It's going to be fun.
Well, there's still snow up on those mountains over there.
Yeah. It's quite a bit on top of South Sister. Hey guys, we found the place. It's called the Cottonwood Cafe behind me there. It's pretty busy, so there's about a 5 to 10 minute wait, which is fine. And we'll have breakfast and hit the trail. Looks good. We'll put a hearty breakfast. Yum. Dig in.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, my grandfather worked for McDonnell Douglas Aircraft down in Long Beach. This is all part of the runway fire department.
Oh, really?
Oh, no
Yeah, I
way.
learned to drive on when I was 13. So I was like,
No. Do you mind if I
"Sit there."
film?
Yeah, please.
That is so neat. Check this out, guys.
That was a 1956 Jeep that was used on the fire department at McDonnell Douglas on their runway. So his grandfather worked there and he's still got the Jeep. Pretty cool. Carol was saying, it reminds us of the movie Always, where they're bouncing around in a Jeep on the runway. Same Jeep.
So after that amazing breakfast, we found a little trail just a couple of miles. But there are trails everywhere here. And Pete and I have decided next time we come or go out on the road again, we are definitely bringing our mountain bikes again. So we can do exploring. We used to carry our mountain bikes the first 5 years of our travel everywhere we went. It was so nice. You know, you can park the Jeeps and then get some exercise and see the trails around you or the area around you and go exploring. It's just a different view from the driver's seat or the passenger seat of your vehicle to actually, you know, getting your blood flowing. But yeah, it's a beautiful day again. The mountains are in full view, stunning. So you can see the Three Sisters right there. And I don't know, that's the South Sister. We hiked that years ago. I think Daniel was around 9 years old at the time. And then since then we've hiked it a few times. Absolutely breathtaking if you're here in the Bend Sisters area. We're just gonna finish this out a couple more miles and then we'll see you guys in town.
That was an amazing hike. Such a beautiful area. We made it back to the Jeep and now we're heading back to town.
There you are. Hi. Haven't seen you in a while. We just pulled in and we're at my sister's. Her and Jason are letting us stay in their adorable yurt, and I gotta show you guys that. And we were waiting for my brother and his wife, Caitlin, with their 2 little ones that they just flew out from Ohio. And we're just getting kind of settled in here for the next few days, and then we're gonna hit the road camping again.
Good morning, we're here at Crowley House Farm in Oregon. Carol's sister and our brother-in-law, Jason. A beautiful flower farm. We've been here a few times over the years. It's just a great place to stop and enjoy a little bit of farm life. But last night we were at our Aunt Sarah's and Nate. And man, when we're here, all we do is eat good food and maybe overeat a bit, but it's all part of it.
It's like I hear you there. No, well, there was no guarantee, but
So today we've got this really cool project going on. We're going to be building a little roasting pit here and then roasting a pig. So come along for the journey. It's going to be fun and definitely going to be delicious.
So yeah, we're going to basically stack these blocks up. We're going to, on the front, we're going to make sure we have room to put in the coals. We're going to use charcoal today just for the fact that we're still in fire danger, so we don't want to be building a huge fire and catch the neighbor's field on fire for sure. That would be a bad day. Going too far out now.
still a big trip, but it's better.
A couple. Where's that? Yeah, and then we'll just grab some more. So I have basically a 60 grit sander, and it works really great. This is stainless steel, so I just get the surface kind of cleaned up roughly, and then we'll use the fire to finish kind of sanitizing it. We'll wipe it down with a little soap and water and give this a good clean surface to start with.
It's exciting to learn this.
So we're going to use the Holy Gospel from Meat Church. These guys just have, I know, some of the best rubs in the market. It's always super fresh. They actually in Center, Texas is where they're from. Just love everything that they do. So we're going to put this on the inside of the pig today, and then we'll just put kosher salt on the outside. And the salt on the outside will draw the moisture out of the skin and give us that nice crispiness that we need.
We can go sideways.
We have a lot of peppers and we have some beautiful eggplant that we thought we would pick, along with some squash. I think we have some patty pan and some delicati, and then a few other kind of winter type squash that we thought to throw on the fire tonight, just as one of our vegetables. I think we have like a salad going and an apple crisp because we have so many apples on the farm right now. So we just thought we would see what we can glean from the garden to use for tonight's dinner. I think it's going to make it really, really special.
Oh, you have some nice green peppers back here.
Yeah, aren't those?
They smell amazing. You have so many down here. They're all just hiding.
I hear it's really good, so I thought we would try it and just stick it on the fire tonight and see what it tastes like.
We should.
But that's how big they get, and they're ripe.
It almost looks like
I think you could.
I'm holding a snake or something in a photo. I'm going to be making a really simple Chilean salad with just onions and tomatoes out of my sister's garden with a little bit of salt. So I'm going to be letting this soak between 20 minutes to an hour, and I'll probably put a few cubes of ice in it because it's so hot today. They will turn out delicious. It just takes that little bit of bite off of it and makes a really smooth taste in your mouth with the onion.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh wow.
look at that. We basically have a combination of white vinegar, apple cider vinegar, bourbon, hot sauce, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, yeah, brown sugar, maple sugar as well.
So we just put in the pumpkin squash and the acorn squash. I'm going to be making it with a little bit of goat cheese, mint, and arugula.
Yeah, about 185 on the ham, 180 on the shoulder. So yeah, cooking pretty evenly actually. That's nice. A couple more hours.
Hi everyone, I'm here with my sisters Sarah and Beth, and what a privilege it is to spend time with them at their farms and with their families. It's been amazing. I hope you guys enjoy all the footage that we captured and all the precious moments that we've had. But I'm really excited to talk about their book that they have written together.
We have Furrow Flour. That was a group effort actually. It was more than just Beth and I. It was, well, first and foremost, our parents. Everything, all the adventures, all the lessons, all the life that they poured into us kids. And then it was all the feedback from every single member of the family, wrote down, and over again it was just home. And that's what we hope we captured here with recipes, with stories of current life, of past life. It's just all in there.
We asked Carol actually to write something for us. So Carol was generous enough to give us a little quote.
And she says, "The stories, pictures, and recipes in this book will take you on a magical journey to a place of simple wonder and beauty, a place called home, no matter where home finds you at that moment." Your home is unique. All of our homes are unique. Your home is unique. And I think this book honors that whole idea that you can pack it up and take it with you. You can be anywhere and you can still be home.
Yeah, we should do carnitas.
It's Squash is so good.
We're here at the Oregon coast. One of our favorite hikes, it's called Cascade Head, and it's overlooking what they call the three rocks. You can see them 1, 2, 3 in the background. If you ever get a chance, come out here and check this out. The parking lot is way down in the valley. You come up through a section of trees and then into this grasslands. One year we were here with the kids and we saw a big herd of elk actually running right over that hill. Carol's never lived that down, so we're hoping to see elk again, but awesome way to get some exercise when you're out at the coast here in beautiful Oregon. Such an incredible spot. Right down, there'll be a nice beach to camp on down there.
We'll go hunting for this.
Is it freezing?
So, as you probably know, this is one of our favorite places on the coast here in Cape Kiwanda, and this is our first time, Carol and I, being here without the kids, so it's a little bit emotional and flooded with all kinds of wonderful memories. 25 years ago, probably this time of year, maybe in July, Carol and I, like the first time we ever went out for dinner was right here. It's a place called the Pelican, which is right on the beach. So it's fun to come back, almost 25 years later, and it seems like we used to be able to run up and down this dune quite easily. It's getting a little harder these days, but it's fun to see Keith and Caitlin. Last time we went camping was in Wyoming, outside of the Tetons, and it was just the two of them, and now they're a family of 4, so a lot has happened in the last 2 years. But anyway, we're having a lot of fun here. Cape Kiwanda, Oregon. If you're ever in this neighborhood, check this out. It's just a perfect beach for the kids, and get some exercise and have fun. Had an amazing time with our family in the Salem Rickreal area, and had so much fun. We miss everybody already, but today we just left and are heading back eastward now that we've been all the way to the coast. We're currently in the Mount Hood region. We're actually climbing up to a place called Government Camp on the edge of Mount Hood. And the views are spectacular, and we're hoping to find a camp spot up here on the Oregon BDR to spend the night, and we're going to bring you some of this amazing scenery.
And in the meantime, we'll see you down the road.